4-hour corrections, starting with Aya. You said, I want to like art because I want to feel like an intelligent person. I want to like art because I want to... this is really hard. It's because it's like I guess it's kind of hard to say because it almost sounds like you're insulting yourself. So I didn't. So I just wanted to kind of change it a little bit. I want to like art because I want to feel more intelligible, maybe more intelligible, because I want to relate to intellectuals, maybe. Maybe I would like to relate more with some intellectuals. And then the most artistic thing I do is doing makeup. The most artistic thing I do is... I'm going to leave that one. That's fine. Doing makeup, I guess it doesn't really matter, but they also have like a lot of like makeup art, like artists, like makeup artists. So I feel like you could just say that I really enjoy makeup artists. I mean, it's not really like you would have to compare it to being like the most artistic thing you do. So, because I would say that it's still an art. So I enjoy makeup art. Yukyung, earlier you said you were talking about visiting some, you were talking about the chart pitch. You said Jews, aquarium, and wildlife conservation. For a lot of people, I just wanted to kind of warn you about the pronunciation of the Z for zoos, because it sounded like Jews, like as in the religion. Mm-hmm. So people might get kind of confused by that. Mm-hmm. And then I'm not really an art person or a museum either, mm-hmm. So I'm not really into art or museums. Mm-hmm. Jungmi, we called it as special period. You were talking about when you were going on your vacation, and you were talking about why it was going to be so expensive because it was a peak season. So rather than a special period, I believe the right term you're referring to is a holiday season. Yeah. Jenny, I like technology museums. I like museums with modern media or interactive museums. I think interactive museums is actually what you're looking for. I like interactive museums with a lot of modern media. On that day, I dreamed nightmare, some dog bite me. That same day, I had a nightmare. We don't really say I dreamed a nightmare, it's just I had a nightmare that a dog bit me. Eugene, when I traveled to Europe to the backpacking with my friends, when I went backpacking in Europe with my friends. And then you said it's my first draw when you were showing us your first time drawing. So it's my first time drawing, or my first piece, maybe. This is my first piece, or it's my first time drawing. Mihei, reason I impressed from his pieces. The reason why I was impressed. Yeah. Yeah. And then when I was young, I learned to draw in paintings. I sometimes I point out about like the pronunciation between P and F. The reason why I'm saying it today is just because fainting with an F is like you pass out. So just kind of be careful about that. So when I was young, I learned to draw and paint, and you don't have to say like with ing. Bin, her and all of her friends are going to go. You can just take out her, so all of her friends are going to go. And then Sean, you were talking about your boss. Yeah, you said he's like really, really upper. So he is higher up, or he is our superior, or he's much higher than us. Okay. Yeah, and that's it.